at the belt line right now, right? And I just got done doing cardio, and it took me literally, bro, everything out of me to hit this fucking 5 mile run. Like genuinely, bro. Like genuinely everything out of me, bro. Like it's all about moving the pen. It's all about making progress every day. If you're staying stagnant, you're not moving. So, I had a pretty much productive day. Like as earlier, I was doing some work at the coffee shop. I didn't really get much of sleep. I mean, 6 hours is cool. That's normally what that's what I normally get. But it's always like I don't know, bro. It just gets repetitive, bro. Like it's easy to do the task, but it's hard doing it every day. The same thing every day, over and over again. It's like you gotta kind of master the boredom. You gotta master the routine of like barely seeing any progress. Even though you make small wins, but it's like it's not humongous productive progress, But when you do the math or compare it to what you was a month ago or a year ago, it's huge. It's gap. But in the present, it doesn't seem like it. You like, bro, I'm barely moving the needle. But multiple blinks every day, on and on and on, doing the same thing. You start to realize, like, holy shit, I'm gapping. Like, I'm gapping life right now. Like, I'm making tons of progress. And today was just one of those days for me where it was like, all right, like, this shit is like really, really hitting me. I've been having a struggle of like getting back into like running shape. I always procrastinate in my head that I need to start working out more. I need to start getting back on my diet. I need to do this. I need to do that. And then when it's time to do it, I don't do it anymore. Or I choose not to do it anymore. Or if I do it, I don't do it to the certain extent that I told myself I was gonna do it for. So it's like you always doing a battle against yourself. You want to be realistic too. There's a saying: you shoot for the stars, you may fall on the moon. So always set your standards high for yourself, just so when you go out and reach for something and you don't necessarily grasp onto it, you're making some kind of progress, right? So you want to be realistic with yourself. You want to set goals really high for yourself. You want to have high expectations for yourself. You want to have high standards for yourself, man. Don't ever cut yourself short. Don't ever, you know, compare yourself to somebody that's not even nowhere near on your level, bro. Like you have no idea what that person is going through, and they have no idea what the fuck you going through. You know what I'm saying? So you just really got to pay attention to those things and really pay attention to how you move, your mood swings, your motives, your day-to-day tasks, like the things that get you going, the things that don't get you going. And I posted a video earlier today about that kind of conversation, but it's just the same day, bro. And like, yeah, it was just pretty hard for me to like get back into the thing, but I ended up doing it. And now it's about what I do after this. All right. It's all about what I do after this. How do I continue to have a productive day? Like, people don't understand. It be the smaller things that matter. You think you can have that one slice of pizza because your diet has been good all week. It's like, no, because once you have that slice of pizza, now all of a sudden another day you like, okay, one more won't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Or like, okay, yeah, I ate that slice of pizza, but I burned it off. Like, it's like, nah, you want to have a compound effect. You want to have that compound calluses built over brick by brick by brick. You don't want to do like a whole brick and then do a half a brick, or yeah, you want to do a whole brick and then a half a brick. You want to do whole brick, whole brick, whole brick, not whole brick, half a brick, whole brick, half a brick. Because then now it's not stable full enough to where like any bits of literally like the more bricks you build on half a brick, it starts to be unstable. If y'all get what I'm trying to say, like just imagine that picture in your head, like half bricks built on top of half brick. So it's very important to keep yourself at a high standard for some reason. Like it's just important to perform, bro. You gotta perform. You gotta perform as best as you can. Don't knock yourself down. When you have those moments where it's like it's hard and you don't fully commit to it that day or anything of that nature, but just know that as long as you keep trying the next day, all right, it's a battle, it's progress. Like building discipline takes practice. Building discipline takes skill. Like it's a skill to master, bro. It's a calluses in your brain that you got to build over and over and over again, and it gets stronger and stronger when you keep battling yourself and you keep conquering yourself. When you wake up on time, when you don't hit the snooze button, when you wake up and you go do the task right then and there. When you wake up, don't eat that meal knowing like that meal will make you tired. You know what I'm saying? When you dieting all week and you see a donut or you out with your friends, you want to drink, or you see, you out with your friends, you feel like it's a great time to eat some pizza or any type of bullshit, you don't do it. You know what I mean? Those little small wins really builds up over time, and you start to realize you built this big ass gap for yourself and against your other competitors. And for me, like competition is healthy for me. You know what I mean? Like I find competition to help me strive and push me going. Like even people that I don't even know and people that I do know. You know what I mean? It's healthy competition with my homies. It's always good seeing what they do on a day-to-day basis. So I compare it to myself. Like, okay, I need to start locking in because he's locked in more than me. You know what I mean? Like hell nah. I ain't finna let my boy surpass me, you know. And same thing with people that I don't know. Like I look up to niggas like David Goggins, you know, like the way he just cocking himself and he's running these tremendous miles and like you know, like just comparing yourself to those type of people are is good. Like it's all about perspective in this life, bro. It's all about perspective as I go through life. I'm 23 years old. As I go through life and understand this shit, bro, it's all about perspective. Everything's perspective. You know, we all go through trials and tribulations, but it's like how do you perceive that, and how can you flip it into your advantage to where you can progress, become better. You know, everything happens to everybody. Every bullshit. We all have our bad moments and shit, but it's like how can you flip it to where now it's something that you take it as a lesson and you move forward. So yeah, man, just got done running about 5 miles. It took a lot out of me to do this shit, and I ended up doing it. But now it's all about what am I gonna do after this shit. You know what I mean? It's all about what am I gonna do after this shit, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. But it's all about making progress day by day, every day, moving the needle forward and not stopping. You know?